sun, you could have stayed. It's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Boom.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through colored glass, time moves on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shade my smile.
Alright, today is September 11, 2021. It's 11:59 a.m., 12 p.m. Alright, so earlier, what did I do today? I recorded some stuff. Oh, when I was doing some sidetrack on this video that I'm uploading now. I did some sidetrack, but I didn't record any new videos for today, so there was some noise going on, so I decided not to record anything. Now it's kind of calmed down, so I decided to start recording now. So on my last video where I was doing some of my sidetracks, I was talking about in terms of my YouTube analytics and how the money is, I know it's estimate, all right, I know it is estimate. So if you estimate now, how could it go down? Okay, after throughout the day, new video came, there's new views and people were watching some more videos. How could it go down? Alright, so I didn't say all of this on my last video because I had recorded the video I think 2 days ago, and I finally got to the chance to edit it. So when this video came out this morning at 6 a.m. and I came to look at it, and I remember looking at the revenue on the last time within this video at the beginning, and I saw it was a bit more, and then how could this be 161 now? You know, $100, $161.10. So I sort of did a sidetrack and explained some of this. So they're cheating me in every way possible. All right, you guys are really trying to help me out. All right, this is one of the reasons I didn't go on Patreon, because I want you guys to watch the videos. All right, but it's not like I don't know if it's complaining or whatever. It's just the fairness of things. That's all. Just the fairness of things. If you put something out there for everybody, you know, people could make money and stuff like that. Okay, I want a piece of that too if I'm making the videos and I'm able to make money off of it. But, you know, I don't understand. It just doesn't, it's not right. Okay, you know, at the beginning they reject me on that monetization program. All right, and I told you I'm showing you everything because I don't care. I don't care. But you need to see what's going on in the background. You know, what can I do about this? I'm not sure what I could do about that, but at least I want it to be recorded and for you guys to see what's going on. If other people are complaining about it, they could use my videos as an example of the systematic unfairness of YouTube. You know, that's all. That's the reason I'm showing you. All right, and some of you who have donated on my PayPal account, I truly appreciate that, because when I buy anything for this channel and my other channel, Pure Sussex, remember I told you they both are together. You know, so memories, I like to keep not only record but backup of this stuff, and these things takes money, and I do not want to pay storage like to Google have storage where you pay a monthly fee. So I don't want to do that. I'd rather have my own storage. It's kind of give and take kind of thing. If I lose my thing, then everything is out of the way. You know, I lose everything. But if it's on that Google Drive and stuff like that, then, you know, I have to consistently pay on a monthly basis, and I don't want to do that because this. Anyway, there's a lot behind it. All right, there's a lot behind it, but it's just the fairness of things. And I was like, you know, why you doing this? All right, you cannot estimate down after so many people have already seen so many other videos after you had do the estimate of the previous day. All right, so it's like every day they do an estimation. All right, they're even removing some of my subscribers. You know, when you look at this video, specifically this video, you'll see at the beginning there were a certain amount of people, subscribers, and then near the end of the video, when I took either screenshot, and then I realized, you know, screenshot is not good, because anybody could bring the screenshot. It become like an image. I could bring it to Photoshop and edit it. So I decided to do a quick I record the screen like I'm doing right now, so you could see, and I highlight some of the things so you know it's that I'm recording it. It's not just a screenshot, so people could manipulate the numbers, you know, erase it and put their own number through Photoshop. So I did this, but it's just the fairness of things. All right, that was the only reason I did that. I went and explained it. All right, 4 minutes already passed. Let's go on Twitter, see what's going on. Okay, today is September 11, 2021, and I'm gonna put this at the beginning of a recording that I did earlier today. So I forgot to insert these videos, but anyway, before I get into that, and I just want to show you, because this one I just uploaded, is that this is what happened after I upload the video. You see here, there's that red exclamation mark here. It said checks. Alright, so everything, I've already set up everything, put my timestamp, and when you go here, this is where, okay, there's no copyright issues. Alright, add suitability. Alright, this is the yellow money sign. This video is running limited or no ads due to content identified as not suitable for most advertisers. Alright, so this is already telling me. So now I'm gonna tell them review it. Every time I upload, same thing. I just tell them to review it. Alright, request human review. If you are certain that your video thumbnails and metadata meet YouTube's advertisers friendly guideline, you can request a human review. We prioritize review based on the number of signals. Alright, so I'm gonna do that. And then if there's some issues with, I don't know, how did I, I forgot what I put on the, anyway, but let's do this. Review the request. Alright, so let me see my thumbnails. How could the, okay, when I'm not, okay, when I'm on YouTube for a different reason. Okay, now I remember what I 2 kids on a pony and stuff like that. So there's nothing here to really, and there's a prayer. I always put some of the prayers that I read on the thumbnails. Alright, so that's that. Alright, and I put it for September 19, 6 a.m. Alright, that's the schedule. So by then, while they're reviewing it, alright, so they could, by the time September 19 comes, you know, hopefully the thing is good. Alright, so I asked them to review and then set everything up. Now schedule. Alright, but this is what I wanted to show you, because I did a recording already for video 1, but I forgot to answer this. Alright, so that's this regarding 9/11. I completely forgot that they did this. Plus, I wasn't surfing the net, Twitter this morning, so I didn't see it. It's after I finished the first recording and I saw it, and I was like, oh, let me put it with that. That's why you're gonna hear me say today's September 11, blah blah blah, and whatever time I had started it. And right now is 1:40, but I'm gonna put this at the beginning. Alright, so this is what Harry and Meghan have put on Archwell. Prince Harry and Meghan pay tribute to the victims on 9/11 today on the 20th anniversary. 9/11 anniversary. In memoriam, September 11, 2001. Alright, let's go on Archwell. It's funny, I haven't had time to really like go through Archwell whenever I have time. Wow, they put all of the names. They put all of the names. So they really have, I know there's a lot of monuments and stuff that dedicate to 9/11, so I guess they had to go and ask for all of those names. My goodness. And it seems like there could be more, because the amount of people that I heard that, well, look how small the font is. Look how small the font is. So wow. The other day I took my mom, there's one near my house, I took her to see it. It's weird. And then this morning my mom called me. Remember I told you she has some memory issue. She was like, what holiday it is? Why do I see so many activities going on? And I had to explain to her today is 9/11, what happened and stuff like that. Her memory is not fully gone, but there are things that once you start explaining to her and plug things together, she gets it. But it's kind of sad when you see things like that are happening. But anyway, that's Archwell. Alright, this is how they put it. I'm not going to go through all of the names. Alright, and may some of those family find peace and comfort wherever they could find it. Alright, September 11, 2001. I remember where I was. I was supposed to be, you know, down under those buildings. You know, my laziness kept me home. But let's read some of what the squad said here. Okay, it's not that much. This is what real royal do. Also, that was so cool they did that. Okay, this is so beautiful in a sad way. Okay, wow, thinking of all the victims who perished. I wonder if they took, because there were some that were not only on those 2 towers, there were some that were, was it in DC, where they were trying the plane that went down by somewhere in Virginia. They were gonna do it at the Pentagon or something like that. Somewhere near DC, Virginia, I think near the Pentagon, and one somewhere in Pennsylvania. So yeah. Alright, let's go to the next tweet that the squad share with that. Okay, so this is Myra. Royalists, why are Harry and Meghan honoring 9/11? Harry isn't even American. What a PR stunt. The thing is that, wasn't Harry went to Afghanistan? What was the Afghanistan war about? Huh? Of all people, he knows what this is about. Alright, and there's a asterisk here. The Queen and Prince Charles posted about 9/11 after Harry and Meghan. Royalists, the GIF. My goodness, these people, this is what happened when you don't mind your own business. If they had mind their own business and just think of the positive way on things, they won't have time to be looking like a fool for posting silly stuff, tearing down every little move that Harry and Meghan do. Okay, my thing is, when did the royals start using the black background for their message? Oh, did they say? I don't even know. Alright, I don't even know. Alright, because I don't go and click on their stuff. They don't have an original bone in their bodies. Yeah, the thing is that they just want to be part of the conversation. They don't have no thought process to bring things to light. When something is created out of nothing, when something is created out of nothing, it's magnificent. When you see people who do things, artists who create, you see they have a slate of paper. There's one of the squatties who's one of her kids is an artist. When you look at a blank piece of paper and that person took a pen or crayon, whatever it may be, and create a visual thing out of that, it's unbelievable. When you see like the Cam Fed thing, they build a house, bricks by bricks, and you create this beautiful thing. It's magnificent. When you see somebody who's sitting back and just criticize, you just have to look at themselves. What can you do? What can you make out of your brain out of nothing? All right? And when you look at Harry and Meghan, from where they came from, meaning I'm not talking about in the wealth and kind of thing, because they took everything away from them. They have to start from scratch to create Archwell, to create this, to all of these kind of things, the togetherness and the awareness of things. It's a lot of work. All right, people with brain know how to put things together. All right, let's see. They conveniently leave out the part that Harry has an American family with his wife, son, and daughter being American. That's the case. Simply tweet them. Prince Andrew sued. All right, there's the next one, and that will be it. And then I'll go to the original recording that I did earlier. All right, let's see here. All right, that's Jill Biden. We remember 9/11. All right, let's see here. First Lady Dr. Jill Biden, and I have to give her a shout out too. While she's First Lady, guess what? She's still teaching. Can you imagine that? She didn't leave her job. So this is what happened when you love your job. When you love your job, you continue it. You find ways to make it work, especially with remote learning. It's even easier. Probably, and in some ways, it's probably easier for her. My goodness. She's doing her job, and she's probably the first to be doing that, be as a First Lady and still keep her day job. All right, First Lady Dr. Jill Biden at 8:46 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on September 11, 2001. Our memories split into before and after. That moment changed us all in some way. 20 years ago today, and our shared experience of shock, grief, and resolve, we found unity. We learned on each other's, realizing we are stronger together than apart. It can be difficult to untangle meaning from loss and tragedy when nothing seems clear and we just want one more minute of the before and again. Our feelings never follow a straight line, yet as we remember those we lost because of the September 11 attack and contemplate our changed world since, may we honor their lives and legacies by reaching out for each other again in unity, recognizing that our similarities are infinite and our differences precious. Wow, that's very well put. It's such a fresh air. We have someone who actually care there. All right, we have a family who care in some shape or form. All right, there's a lot of comment under here. I'm not gonna. Wow, I was supposed to be underneath this. Can you imagine this? Wow. Thank you for those beautiful thoughts on this day of remembrance. I don't want to compare. This woman walked and said she doesn't even care. Who voted for her? I didn't even know what she says in this past 4 years she was there. This one, they said Milena did better. Who cares? Can we do? Those people are lost. Those lives have been lost. This is the thing with these people. Comparing. Let's see. Let's go in the comment. I don't want to read what she wrote, but difference is Biden actually wrote hers. Okay, there it is. Okay. I didn't even see this one for me to say that. Alright, if you think when I wrote that, then you are easy mark. Let me guess, the election was fraudulent, K, B, alright, so that's it. I should have stick with what I said before, not to go in the comment. Alright, so that's that. This is gonna be part of video 1, and then now this is the continuation of what I recorded a few minutes before. I completely forgot to add this from the beginning. Alright, this is my first tweet. I might have 2 videos today because there was some stuff I left out on the last video. It had to do with Andrew. So, and then when I was preparing for this video, I find some new stuff about Andrew, so I might combine them. Alright, so I will start in video 2. Alright, I'll start with the stuff that I left out on yesterday video, and then whatever this video I'm talking about, I left some stuff out that had to do with Andrew. So I will put I'll start with them first, and then some new ones regarding Andrew will come afterward. But anyway, let's do this. Alright, first tweet. I love this song. Alright, trending in the United States, Prince Andrew, 12.7 thousand tweets. Alright, I hear you. There's people putting the GIF. Okay, I saw Kevin from the Backstreet Boys at the Chicago airport when I was a kid. Wish I had the guts to go and say hi. Yeah, I'm glad you didn't go, because sometimes many of them are, I mean, they will say hi most likely, but many of them are in their zone and people caught them off guard and they're trying to get to the destination. You know, I never, you know, the last time I saw, I forgot his name. He's one of, I don't remember his name, and what movie have I seen? He played in a lot of movie, sometime in big roles and small roles. What's his name? My goodness, I don't remember his name. But I saw him at Barnes and Noble. I was at Barnes and Noble in 18th Street in Manhattan, near I forgot that area name. I saw him. I was online. He looked at me and I look at him. I give him a nod. That's it, to let him know that I know who he is, and I didn't bother say anything. I just gave him a nod and he gave me a nod back. I forgot his name. But anyway, so I saw Kevin from Backstreet Boys at the Chicago airport when I was a kid. Wish I had the gut to say hi. Okay, Kevin was my dream boat. I wanted to marry him and I have his kittens. Okay, and have his kittens. Okay, great. Haha. The nonce is trending. Alright, Kama has no deadline. Okay, like Prince Andrew pedophile. Okay, inject it into my vein. The squad have a way of doing things. Alright, so let's go to the next tweet. So I took this one out from the other ones that I was doing regarding Prince Andrew, because it didn't really go into much detail, so I was trying to be nice. Okay, because anything with Andrew, they literally don't let me make money off of it. It's something I would like to know why YouTube does that. I would like to know why. My goodness. And they're even cheating me off of their own estimation. Okay, how could you estimate down when so many people have seen the videos from the after you have done the previous estimation? I don't understand this. I know I'm not a mathematician or anything like that, but you cannot, you know, you do, it's every day. Okay, Google does its own estimation or whatever. All right, so after the first day, okay, new videos come out. I think it's usually popped up like around 4 or 5 a.m. or something like that, the new estimation, at least on my area. All right, so 6 o'clock, new videos come. Okay, throughout the whole day, people see videos, sometimes not a lot, because a lot of you said that you don't get any notification, but you still pop up to see what's going on my channel, and you see there's new videos. So they're cheating me out on that as well. So throughout the whole day, people see new videos. Okay, so the next day, between 2 to 4 a.m., they redo their own estimation based on the last video that you saw, and then they add the new estimation to the new one. How could it be less? How could that be? All right, like I said, I'm not a mathematician. How could you know, after a whole day, at least 200, there could have been more people, but at least 200 people already saw the videos, and then you estimate down? It doesn't make sense to me. Okay, I know it's not exact, but you cannot estimate down after people have seen so many of my videos. All right, next tweet. All right, but seriously, Ben's glow up. He looks so good and happy. You know, to tell you the truth, I'm happy for both of them, but the only thing I don't like about that, all right, is I forgot his ex-wife. His name is Jennifer also, but his Jennifer, his ex-wife. Okay, he didn't. If you don't love somebody, you don't do that next step. And then she had loved him too. That's the only thing I don't like about the whole situation. And that has nothing to do with Jennifer Lopez, by the way. I just want to make that clear. That has nothing to do with her. Absolutely nothing to her with her, but it's the whole situation that had happened. I mean, things happen, but my heart goes out to Jennifer, the other Jennifer, because she did her best to make him happy, and while he was dealing with his alcohol and all of that. So my heart goes out to her. But before Ben had married that other Jennifer, all right, he did love this Jennifer. So I think Ben is a bit freaking I'm trying to limit my word. He's a chicken shit, pretty much. All right, he went along with what the media was saying to put because Jennifer, she's Hispanic and stuff like that. But if you know you love her, why didn't you stick by her? That's the thing I don't like about that. All right. He did love her, but he went along with the media, the tabloid, trying to tear them apart. And I think, in my humble opinion, I don't know what went on behind their closed doors. Okay, I really think they both did love each other, but the media tear them apart. And then he was a chicken shit to stick up for what he believes in, for his love, and then he let her go. And I think what bring the light to his freaking brain is to see Harry. I spoke about this in one of my videos. Harry, who is a prince, a freaking white prince, all right, who fought the media tooth and nails because he loved his wife. Okay, leave everything behind, give up titles and whatever they have over there, and leave everything behind to be with his wife. And then as soon as this Jennifer Lopez is available, he was like, I'm not gonna let it go. Okay, and he went back and do it. And then I don't know, I'm talking, I don't know if because I'm putting videos out every day regarding Harry and Meghan, but this is how I'm putting that connection. I could be 1,000,000% wrong. Like I said on my videos, everything that I say is my humble opinion. But in that part, he is a chicken shit, all right, for not sticking up by this Jennifer from at the beginning. And he's lucky enough, okay, to get this Jennifer back. And I really hope his ex-wife finds someone who will cherish her and put her in a pedestal that she belonged, okay? Because I don't think it was fair of him to put her, what's Ben's ex-wife last name? I forgot her last name. There was a TV show she used to be in. I used to love it. It's on ABC. I forgot the name of that show. I used to love her. That's where I first met, not met, but introduced by her as an actress. But I thought that first marriage was really unfair of Ben to put her in that situation. Maybe there was love there, but he had a taste of the Latin love, and he could never get it back. But anyway, let me move with that. But that's my opinion here. But let's read what the squad had to say. Okay, wait. They are getting married? The Sussex Squad podcast. No, LOL. Alright, let's see here. Okay, she's laughing. LOL. I was like, really? That was quick. Alright, he looked happy back. And the day before he let... Oh, you see? There's another person who see what I saw. Okay, I didn't even finish with it. I saw the word pressure. Alright? He looks happy back in the day before he let himself be pressured into choosing a different direction. You see? Other people see that. That's the tabloid who was putting pressure and tear them apart. Okay, I hope for JLo's sake he can stay the course this round and let himself and them be happy. That's exactly that. Okay, I wasn't the only one who saw it. Phew, thank God. Alright, she put it different way, but due to Twitter's limitation of character, I'm sure that if there was more character space, she would say more. Alright, so it's almost the same thing that I was saying. Why did they ever break up? Weren't they engaged to be married? Damn, I wish someone had responded that to see if they're in line with the same thing as me. Okay, I pray it stays that way because they look so good together. Okay, they look fantastic. Okay, I'm still cackling. He got in shape and glowed up for her, but was frumpy and ish for Anna. By the way, I love Anna, but he wasn't trying. He looked so healthy. Okay, agreed. Okay, so other squad are seeing the same thing that I was seeing. Okay, let's see here. They're going to be interesting promo when they get that movie. Okay, I hope they don't do a movie together again. I really hope they don't. Okay, I'm going to live for the mess. Oh my God, that's the squad. They can't let this go. They love tea. They love tea. Okay, I'm going to live for this, for the mess. Okay, I love mess. I'm sorry if some of you don't like the laugh. Okay, when he was with Anna, okay, that dress, wow, me too, sis, me too. All right, then I have another tweet that reflect on that, and I put them together. All right, let's see here. Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez arriving the last Duel premiere at the Venice Film Festival. All right, 36 seconds. Oh, she closed her door. Oh, look at her. Look at him. He has no choice but to wait and watch. There she is. Alright, look at him, so happy. Man, it really hurts me to see I don't know, it's not hurt. I'm happy for both of them, but I'm still a little bit sad for the other Jennifer, the ex, for some reason. I don't know why. Alright, let's see what the squad are saying. OMG, could this have been any more stage? Okay, Ben got more in shape for Jennifer than he did for Batman Wolf. That's true too. Okay, she probably said, you better fix your life or else you're not gonna get a taste of that coochie. It's that coochie he missed that he got to get in shape. He completely changed. I'm looking at this picture down here. He completely changed. Look at him. Look at him. My goodness. Alright, okay, let me try not to bring the ex here. Alright, let me try not to, because she has nothing to do with it. Okay, practical question. How do the boobs stay in shape? I'm sorry. Some of you could just unsubscribe right now, because I'm gonna let the laugh go. Alright, Ben got more in shape for Jennifer. Okay, I read that. He did for Batman Bull. Practical question. How do the boobs stay in place like that? What kind of a tape do they use? Okay, let's go into this. Alright, mine do. I'm sure you will too. If you don't have kids, once you have kids, you know those kids suck the milk out of your boob. They drain the boob out. That's my scientific explanation for it. But anyway, JLo and Ben have been superpowers with the looks they have been blessed with. Okay, Kim K has nothing on. I'll sorry Kim, Toronto downtown. Alright, very secure tape. It's like magic. Was it the boob tape? Okay. Alright, I'm not into fashion, so, and I don't be wearing some crazy some crazy clothes that needs to be taped. Alright, my bro does the work for me. Okay, I wish I knew, but at the same time I don't really need tape, considering mine are almost non-existent. I'm sorry, you squatters are crazy. I didn't even finish with the thing. Okay, I don't really need tape, considering mine are almost non-existent. Alright, some type of boob tape. Okay, boob tape. There's the thing here. I don't want to go into that. Alright, man, that's a hardcore. Does it hurt to tear it off though? You know, I suspect it's just a rebranded rack tape. Find it, okay, kind of like sports strap, but stretchier. If it's on some place not too heavy, it should not be too bad. Okay, it looks painful. Alright, talking about this, so let's get out of this. So that was that. Alright, now let me go back to the original tweet. Why does JLo chest always have to be from the center? Seriously. We know you have a nice chest. Cover it up. I mean, I'm pretty sure she doesn't dress like that every day. Alright, when you get a chance to dress up, you go all out. Alright, I'm just saying, I don't dress every day, but sometimes, like for instance, when I go to dinner party with my husband, believe me, now you're not gonna see me anywhere near anything like this, because with COVID, people don't take care of themselves. You're not gonna see me, right? With his job, alright, when they have Christmas party or some really just the two of us doing something, you know, out of the unusual, alright, I dress up nice, alright. So if it's not every day, it's once in a while, I mean, you go all out. Let's see here. You said it yourself. Nice chest. Why cover it up? Nice things. Alright, doesn't that? Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Okay, it's her body. She's an adult. She's not nude. She can do and wear what the F she wants. There's a rolling eye. There's two. Let's see here. Okay, with an ass like that, her chest is what you look at. Okay, or look at old white guy telling a woman what to wear and do. Shut the door on him. Alright, let's see here. I have a different reason, but you know. Anyway, there's okay. Maybe it's time for me to bring this up here. There's a video I saw regarding Dr. Phil, and this guy out of nowhere. Let me see if I could get it right away. Okay, I'm gonna cut this now. I had to go on my email. All this is private, so it's on here. Okay, we need to regain control of women, says former incel spokesman who insists he's been cheated on and lied to by women. Alright, there it is. Alright, where's the volume?
Community. It's a bunch of person. I was the spokesperson for the incel community. It's a bunch of guys who have trouble getting laid.
I hate women. I think they're evil and manipulative. They're all bitches, just lying, whores, all of them.
Men are discriminated against in our society. Men really are like the new minority, and I think
this guy, he's trying to find an excuse for his lifestyle. Okay, I have nothing against gay men, but for him he wants to bring women back to the 1950s. Guess what? His lifestyle right now will not be acceptable in the time that he wants to bring women back to. Alright, they probably, I don't want to give any idea here, but because I have nothing against anybody who's, anybody's lifestyle. It's your choice. I'm not in your bedroom to see what's going on. But he's blaming his lifestyle into women. Let's listen to this. I have to cut in between because they might, how do you say that? I don't want YouTube to flag me for it because I'm commenting on it. And I'll go back to Twitter in terms of the JLo thing.
I think that we need to regain control of women again, the way it used to be in the 1950s. All this has driven me to a point where I'm dating a man now. I have a boyfriend.
Okay? Blaming his lifestyle into women because he was a freaking a-hole. No wonder why no women wants to be with him. If you want to bring women back to the 1950s, he wants to control women. Can you imagine that? And now at least the women he dated have self-respect and say, you're not going to control me. You go put your thing someplace else. But so many things going on my mind after I said this, but I can't repeat these.
Because I couldn't put up with women anymore. I couldn't put up with being cheated on by women and being lied to and betrayed. And so I've pretty much gone gay.
My God.
Well, Jack joined us live.
Alright, I'm gonna stop here because that was the whole point of here. Okay, I'll put the link of this in the description for you guys. You could go watch it or search on YouTube for it. Alright, this guy is an imbecile. Totally imbecile. Can you imagine that? He wants to bring women back to the 1950s, so because women won't let him control them, and then he become gay. My goodness. I mean, do you want to please yourself with, that's it? That's all you want to get out of women? Just to put your thing somewhere? My goodness. You have a hand. There's a lot of mechanical things to please yourself like that. You don't need women to control. You don't need to have a woman to control in order for you to, have that thing down there to be and pleasurable all the time. This is so. I mean, we have to open our eyes, and this is what they're trying to do everywhere. All right, they want to control women because they want to please themselves, and then women is not gonna let them do that. I mean, I hope women open their eyes. My goodness. Okay, let's go back to Twitter. This thing but me make me take you guys back to this. Alright, why do JLo? That was this one. Alright, let me continue. Okay, if you're happy and you know it, loosen your tie. Okay, look at him with his, you could see he's very happy. Very happy. If you're happy and you know it, loosen your tie, Bennifer. Look at him. They probably just catch up where they left off and then, maybe set some boundaries and said, look, if you love me, you better fight for me. All right, look at how quickly She dropped, was it A-Rod? But A-Rod was cheating on her. At the beginning of the new year, I had a video about it. Okay, not a full video about it, but there were tweets going on about it. Where was that other baseball player, okay, was pissed at A-Rod because A-Rod cheated on with his wife. So he went full blast after that. He was letting it known. So he was like, don't worry, by the end of the year, you guys gonna see, there's a plane. You're gonna see the breakup of A-Rod and JLo, and then a couple months later, and then this is what happened. He knew it. He told us. What's his name? Fuck, I forgot his name. But anyway, look at him. Look at that smirk. He's really happy. He changed completely. He was starting to look like an old man. I mean, he is an old man. He is old, but not to the age that he was, drifting to like great grandpa kind of old. Alright, look at Jennifer. She always look good. She take care of herself. Those Hispanic women, when it's time to party, they know how to party. When it's time to take care of their health, they know how to do that too. Alright? If you want me, you better straighten your nonsense. Alright, whatever mindset you have going on, you better fix it. Okay, Bennifer OMG. Let's see here, 30 seconds. Alright, so there's a music behind it, so I'm gonna mute it. Alright, so I'm just happy for him. He got himself back in shape, and his kids, he needs to be in healthy shape for his kids. Alright, that for sure. Okay, damn, Ben is so happy he got his true love back. You see, the other people are saying it too. Okay, he happy as hell. I'm jealous. Okay, how Ben? I mean, there's no reason for you to be jealous for anybody else's love kind of thing, because I'm pretty sure there's a connection. There's no way. I'm pretty sure at some point, his lifestyle may not fit yours. Things that you thought was may not be it, and this kind of thing. So they had it before. But with the pressure of the tabloid and all of that, with their racist mind, and that's not a different kind of racist kind of thing. What they did to him, Ben Affleck and JLo, that's what they were trying to do with Harry and Meghan. Alright, but Harry got his head straight on his shoulders, so he's like, he's not gonna let his Meghan go.
So, I want you to hear the truth from me, as much as I can share, not as a prince or a duke, but as Harry, the same person that many of you have watched grow up over the last 35 years, but now with a clearer perspective. I watched as you welcomed Meghan with open arms, as you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life.
And they could make things happen. Right? I would love to see an interview with that. Someone asking him, why did you let it go? Why this didn't work out? This kind of thing. Not that I really care to go too much into the deep, just to see if I'm right or based on my nonsense. Alright, how Ben grabbed JLo, and I'm dying right now. And let's talk about Ben as he stepped aside so Jen could show off. Yep, that made my heart so happy. Have your guys look at you proudly the way Ben Affleck is looking at JLo. Sorry, I'm laughing now because there's some crazy stuff my husband be doing in the house. Oh my god, let me not go there, let me move on. It's so stupid sometimes. But anyway, alright, stop canceling the wedding on her last time. Okay, on her the last time, who will date someone again that did that to you. It means just he opposed of what you are saying. Who cares if you look good and gone? The man doesn't want her. Alright, we shall see. But I really think it's the pressure of the tabloid. Alright, if you weren't paying attention back then when they were first dating, you will not know all of this. But it was the pressure of the tabloid. Okay, I wonder how long this will last. If it helps his career, then maybe. I mean, he's a it person in Hollywood. He almost destroyed whatever he had in Hollywood because of his drinking. Alright, he already had it. Alright, so right now is to maintain and be happy for his kids. I think he's rich enough, he has money enough to retire. Alright, just be there for his kids and enjoy his life. Okay, he doesn't need help in that area. You see, there's it. Plus, he left because it was ruining his career. All right, so I don't know too much about this part, but at least I know he was making huge movies. Some people may not like it, but his health, the health is number one in everything. If you have no health, there's nothing matters. All right. Okay, I just hope when they get back together, Jennifer Lopez and Ben, they set some boundaries. All right, they talk it out. Wherever they left off, they clear things out and then move forward. And I truly think both of them did love each other back then. It's just the pressure of the media. So let's continue with some tea here. Okay, that's not Ben Affleck. Okay, that's not Ben Affleck. That's Mr. Bruce Wayne arriving at the Venice Film Festival with popular singer Jennifer Lopez. What a stud. All right, let's see here. Let's go into that. Girl, those two are the bad cat squad. All right, people are laughing. All right, crying and laughing. Okay, she had to close her own door. I said that too. There's the face. She had to close her own door. But do you see how he opened the door and then moved aside? He did his thing. Let's make it clear here. Let's go back to that. All right, all right, he did his thing. All right, there he is. He did his thing. All right, let the camera see him and whatever by himself. Remember, these are two stars. All right, she's a musician and an actress. All right, after he did his thing and he stepped aside and let her have her turn. All right, so this, you guys have to realize that. All right. He left her inside the car. Don't ruin my spotlight. Those actors and actresses have some crazy thing for spotlight. So he did his thing first and then he left her in the car, you see? And then now, okay, I got my moment. Now it's your turn. Now you could get out. You could get your spotlight. All right, there he is. He moved aside and she got her spotlight. Okay? You see? I don't know if you guys realize that. There it is. Did her thing, hi, and then they go together and share the spotlight together. Alright? There. You see? The spotlight together now and they move. He left her inside the car. He left her inside the car. Okay, I just have to point this out. Okay, it up there. Then even help her get out of the car. I mean, what was he supposed to do? Carry her out of the car? No. I'll let it slide. As a friend, just this once, no more. I'm certain she'll let him know when they see the real, or her people will say, what the F? If he never fails again, he knows how it went down. Nah. What I just said, I think that's what happened. Alright? He did his thing. Okay, left her in there. Let's move it back. Okay, I don't want... Alright, he did his thing and then he opened the door for her and then she did her thing now. Okay, you see? Step aside. There it is. She did, her strike the pose kind of thing. Shoved her hair to the side, to the back. Hi. Okay, that's her time for her spotlight. And then bam. Okay? Nah, I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't know. But the thing is, what I find funny is that he left her inside the car while he stole the spotlight. Alright, I really can't handle this. Ben Affair. Meanwhile, Derek Jeter. No, not Derek Jeter. That's the wrong baseball guy. That's A-Rod. Derek Jeter been out of the spotlight. I don't follow baseball that much, but Derek Jeter, I think, married, someone else. Now that you mentioned, let's find out. Let's see. I like to go on Google to do my search better. Let's see what Derek Jeter is doing. Derek Jeter is married to somebody else. Alright, children, born, spouse. Okay, there's Hannah Jeter, married in 2016. This is completely different. Alright, it's A-Rod. Okay, A-Rod that Jennifer was, and they were supposed to get married. Then he did his nonsense. Alright, Alex Rodriguez. Alright, born July 27, 1975. So he's 46. Spouse, Cynthia Curtis. Okay, 2002 to 2008. So he was dating, Jennifer Lopez was dating A-Rod, and they were about to get married. And then is after that, think he cheated on her based on rumors. I don't know if that's true, based on rumors. And then boom, he left. Jennifer Lopez left. Alright, so Derek Jeter had nothing to do with Jennifer Lopez. All right, definitely. He's been whispering to her all the things he's going to do when they are alone. I swear that's what she's always laughing at, because he's out here getting all Mr. Grey on her. All right, he didn't even open the door for her. What? Were we seeing the same thing? He didn't even open the door for her. He did. He just lost it and forgot to close it back after. Nah. He did his thing. I don't know. I don't see anything wrong with what he did. I don't know. So some people are saying he should have carried her out. I mean, I don't know. I insert my thing like he was supposed to carry her. Okay, why am I smiling at this? And why do I suddenly want a sequel of Jiggly? I never seen it, but I heard many people didn't like it. They both look incredible. Good for them. It's cute to see them happy and smirking. Okay, JLo looks gorgeous. Her presence, I love her dress. She is solely plus to Ben Affleck's. Both looks great. Ben is dressing up better finally. Beautiful couple. Okay, why obvious is okay, that's a different language. I think that's Spanish. He didn't help her out or close the door. Ben Affleck super awkward after being with a laying guy who did all that for her. Okay, I don't want to get back to the ex again now. I'm thinking of something. Alright, they saw how Ben saw JLo. It's like he said, they look so beautiful. Ben needed to close her door, then this will have been perfect. Alright, maybe, I don't know. That is what stuck on me too. Alright, trying so hard to keep his hand on her waist. LOL. Yes, we know this. Alright, there's this. They have given me a life and dislikes of COVID. Okay, I think he could have handled that door open with a bit more grace. Alright, the way he looks at her, actually each other. Alright, I like that they are back together. And wow, JLo seriously look good for, and even not for, her age. Okay, some people have some way of putting JLo looks seriously look good for, okay, meaning for her, and even not for her own age right now. Okay, they sure look happy and beautiful together. Hope it's the same way behind closed doors. I mean, if things don't, they're not married right now. If things don't get serious, or things is not going the way they want, I mean, they could easily break up. All right, you're not tied in with anything. All right, and I'm so glad JLo saw whatever was wrong in her last relationship, that she doesn't have to tie in. All right, you're gonna have to go to how do you call this, to court for prenup and all of this stuff. All right, you just move on. All right, you were giving him all the best side of you, and then he still find his way to cheat on you, allegedly. All right, so you know your worth. You're like, I'm better than this. All right, then you move on. And he thinks he's, you know what, let me not go there, because I don't know if it's true or not, but gossip could make people say things. Okay, that was a finesse exit out that car. JLo, she never misses an opportunity to enjoy life. I'm telling you, there's a lot of Hispanic women, Latin women know how to do that. When they find the time to enjoy themselves, they party. My cousin married one. I'm telling you, they don't need a whole bunch of people to create a party. There could be just two of them. They have good time. All right, good for her. Okay, and when it's time to think about problem, they know how to solve their problem. But when it's time to party, they forgot all about their problem. I'm telling you, many of us should take this as an example. Problem will always be there, but that laughter, that fun time you have with each other, it's once in a lifetime. So when you have it, make sure you enjoy it. And believe me, a lot of Hispanic people do that. All right, and doesn't talk. Well, I don't know if it's all, but at least my sister-in-law, I would say, because my cousin is almost like a brother to me. All right, and they know how to party. I know Wento watching this video and wishing it was the Met Gala. Okay, that's in Spanish. Okay, I'm here for it, but he got to close the door for her next time. All right, they are so beautiful. This is true. I don't know. I didn't see that as a big deal. But I don't know. Maybe I think sometimes they have people out there to open the door for them too. So maybe we didn't see it on the clip. Maybe someone opened the door for him to get out, and then he did his thing on the other side. So maybe afterwards someone else will come and close. You know what? Let me move on things I don't even know. All right. So this goes on. All right. It keeps on. All right. There's a lot of tweets on that. All right. Let me go to the next tweet that I bookmarked. I wanna aim. Oh my God! For 1 hour is already 42 minutes. But there's some part I'm gonna cut when I went on my email. All right. Next tweet. Let it be known around the world, supporters of Harry and Meghan are well, highly educated men and women who are professionals in different fields and business, owners or retirees. Some are still university students. We might be sassy, high-stepping, okay, and all, but we have never or will never threaten a or one. Alright, so, and I've been saying this too. I said there's a lot of squaddies in many different walks of life and around the globe. And then Harry and Meghan bring us together. And this morning on some of my tweet, which I did not bookmark, is that some squaddies were asking for other squaddies. Alright, they were like, oh, I haven't heard about this person, this and that. And then through that, we all connected and said, oh, there she is, she's well, and this and that. Alright, maybe at the end I'll go to my notification. I see 19 is popping here. Maybe it's in one of those. Alright, threaten our faves, and I'm not threatened but promising. Okay, always the death threats. I have yet to see one ever that is not our style at all. It will never be how we ride on this Twitter street, period. Alright, let's see. There's one comment. Exactly. It is beneath us. Okay, 100%. Alright, and if you don't know, now you know. You know. Is that the allegation now? Yet again, always with the projection, some people. Exactly, they dabbling in projection 101. A lot, however, once burned, twice as shy, and like Harry and Meghan, it's my hope Sussex squad will no longer engage. They will be speaking to the choir. There's this. Okay, amen, I concur. Very much so. That is clearly the difference when you see what the others post. We are coming from a place of knowledge and support, whereas there is all rage and hate inspired. That is true. There's a clap for this. Absolutely, mama, preach. Alright, let it be known. Alright, here. There's the squads. Succinctly puts this. You are right. Well said. So true. Well said. Amen. Next tweet. Okay, if people really threaten you, as you said, okay, I guess that has to do with Camilla Tomlin, who was saying she was getting death threats. Okay, if people really threaten you, as you said, and your life is in danger, Sussex squad will contact the police for you. We are good like that. Alright, that's me responded. That was yesterday. Looking out for each other. Oh yes. Alright, who is saying we threaten them? They dish it but can't take it when we call out their lies. So they invent threats for sympathies. Okay, just another cloud chaser. Alright, like the woman who speak of threat made in her own website, so she has the means by the police to find the culprit, yet she speaks about Twitter and other media to find them. And then speak to the police. Non-existent threat or way to comment on people who get dragged. Okay, yep, exactly, all lies. If someone sent me death threats, I will be posting it without blanking anything out. Exactly, she is cloud chaser looking for sympathy. Is that the same person? I don't want to mention her name, but you know, you guys be saying, you know, she's a liar and stuff like that. Is that the same person? I haven't had time to really go search to Twitter. I told you, these are the squads, these are the people that I follow, and they post their stuff, and I don't go chase outside of my squaddies sphere to look for nonsense. Alright, so I don't know who's if the squad or not retweeting it. I don't know. Alright, so this is why probably the squad don't retweet it. They just make it in reference, so they don't mention the name or anything like that, so they don't give traction to their tweet. Alright, so that's why I don't know who they're talking about. Alright, laughing, sis, is true though. Remember, Sussex squad contact the police for Camilla. Okay, that's the person. Alright, I wasn't sure if that's the same person, so this is someone else. Alright, remember, Sussex squad contact the police for Camilla because she was so threatened. Let's see here. Okay, wonder if Sussex squad need to contact an ambulance and or police as they Royal Roda forensic reporters have been far too quiet of late. Okay, so much news outrage about Prince Charles. Okay, Fawcett cash for honor, Prince and Prince Andrew pedo fantasies. Okay, fentanizer. I can't read all those hashtags. Okay, some people are looking to be recognized by the world to gather coin, and they decided the squad is the best place to start. It's the oldest trick in the book. How do we stop these vultures from using us to gain notoriety? Anyone has suggestion on how we can stop them vultures? And remember, sometime last month or earlier this month, could be last month, I posted something regarding donation for something, and then one of the squaddies, one of my followers, comment on it, and then said people, it may not be true, people might trying to get money from the squad. As soon as I read it, and thank God she put that in there, it didn't cross my mind, I automatically quickly remove it from my community board. I remove it because it was one squad who was talking about it. And usually when the squad are doing fundraising and stuff like that, they retweet. And as soon as she said that, it just clicked. And I was like, how come it's only one person who's talking about it? And I automatically remove it. And then I create another post we got on the community board, and I say why I removed the other one and things like that. If the squad are talking about something else, okay, in terms of fundraising for Harry's birthday and stuff like that, I'll mention it. And then I did put something on my community board. Let's go see it. Let's go check it out. I'm trying not to stop at my channel. Sorry about this sidetrack here. I recorded this video on September 11th, which was yesterday, and I'm editing it the following day. I just want to show you a difference between the number of sub and the revenue that happened between those 2 days. Alright, so from now on, I think I will be showing you the revenue part of it, because I don't understand how when more people is watching the next video, and how could the revenue could be estimated down instead of going up. So I'm just questioning this. So I'm going to show you the two differences between yesterday, September 11, and September 12. Alright, because
there, and now it's time.
Alright, so that was, where is it? That was before I went on vacation. Okay. Alright, this hasn't come out yet. It's gonna be coming out on Harry's birthday. Okay, there it is. This one right here. This is the post. Alright, I say I took down the last post. One of the comments under the post made me realize something which I didn't think about when I first posted. Alright, I don't want people to think anything. If Tina, Michelle, or any of the squad I usually share the information with don't talk about it, I will not share it. Since I wasn't sure about it, and at Beverly McCaskill, that's the one who made me realize it, and I make sure to tag her, raise a legit suggestion. I thought it was best for me to take it down. If later on the squad are discussing it, I will share it with you again. Thank you at Beverly McCaskill. I didn't think about it. Alright, so some people were saying, what you talking about? Okay, thanks Pure, what it is. Alright, she didn't know what I was talking about, and then I went and explained. It was about fundraiser for Prince Harry's birthday. The squad were not talking about it. Only one post from someone. I didn't want to help share scammers. Okay, if it was, I didn't know if it was. I took it down for good measure. Alright, so that was that. Alright, so the squad, they know the thing, and I didn't think about that. You think you're in that good community and stuff like that, there's always one, there's always one bad apple that might ruin it for everybody. So I quickly took it down, and I think later on, the next post that I did, a couple posts later, unlike one of the posts I took down, alright, there's this one for instance, I took down. This is what the squad are supporting for Harry's birthday. Alright, so I share that. Alright, as always, check on the Sussex squad who posts daily on the Sussex to confirm. I came across it on Twitter, rainy day, thought I share. Alright, so this is that. 95 people like it. So that was this. Alright, this is who they're supporting for Harry's birthday. That's Santa Bali. Okay, so far they have $5,324 raised and 108 supporters. Alright, the Sussex squad fundraising campaign for Santa Bali. Alright, so that's what they're doing for Harry's birthday. Alright, because since I open it here, I'll put it in the description as well. By the time you see this video, you may not see it. Maybe I'll do it in some of the videos Okay, I'll put it on his birthday's video and some videos leading to his birthday. I mean, it doesn't hurt to have it, so I'll put it there. All right. Let's go back to Twitter. All right, someone are looking to be okay, I read that. Apart from mass blacking, I cannot think of anything else. Okay, just when you thought you've seen the epitome of attention seeking. Okay, they love use Meghan and Harry to get attention. Oh, who? Okay, a cloud chaser with a blue tick. Those God have a way up and serving. Okay, maybe she was, that particular person had a, how do you call this when Twitter, they have a term for it, certify you or some crap like that. That's not the word, but they give you a sticker or something that they see you legit or something. What country we contacting? The police. We are all about anyone's safety now. Aftermath is up to God himself if they lying, because we all know and seen what happens when holes get poked in stories. Okay, true, straight up facts. Okay, yep, just ask Camilla Tomlin. Just ask Camilla Tomlin. If you don't believe us, ask Tomlin, who is a liar. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm calling the police. Alright, next tweet. Right, oh my god, 52 minutes. Okay, I know I'm gonna cut some part out because I took a long time to look for a video. Alright, there is a lot that Ben lost already. I've lost my father. Baby, I nearly lost my name. But I'm still standing, and my hope for people and the takeaway from this is to know that there's another side, to know that life is worth living. All right, that was Meghan regarding Oprah interview. All right, so let's do, I know many of you have seen it. All right, let me read some of the comment and then I'll go back to this to let you hear what she said, and then obviously I'll have commented on it. And I'm just gonna let you know in advance, I'm gonna pause in between, that way when Google, when YouTube decide to flag me and I could challenge it and said this is why I'm challenging it, because I'm commenting on it or I'm criticizing it. Alright, so this is why I sometimes stop in between. Alright, so let's read some of the comments. This World Suicide Prevention Day, we would like to spread the available support for and wide to ensure that no one goes through a crisis alone. Sussex Squad, let's look at this. Alright. Okay, Sussex World, this World Suicide Prevention Day, we would like to spread the available support for and wide to ensure that no one goes through a crisis alone. Alright, so these are all the things you could follow to help you. Alright, let's see here. Okay, mental health matters. For those who might not know or didn't watch the Oprah interview and or the me you can't see, Meghan wanted to end her life because of the constant racist attack of the press, especially tabloid and social media trolls on her. She asked for help, but the royal family refused to give it to her. So I think on the video that had Doria's birthday, alright, there was a tweet someone posted who retweeted the year prior when Meghan was going through all of her ordeal with the media in the UK. Miss Doria won a 5K for mental health kind of thing. Alright, she was sending us signals we didn't even know. Okay, may autocorrect. Alright, Meghan said Harry saved their lives during the interview with Oprah, and he said she saved him. I think they save each other. No matter what situation you are in, never stay in a toxic environment and don't be silent about your suffering. Alright, I'm gonna do this first because it's 40 seconds, and then I'll go back to this. Alright, again, I will stop in between. There's a reason for that. Alright, let me start all over.
I then had a son who I'd far rather be solely focused on, rather than every time I look in his eyes wondering whether my wife is going to end up like my mother and I'm going to have to look after him myself.
This part is always get me when he said, you know, to see his wife to end almost like his mother, and then he will have to raise Archie by himself. And then when you think about it also, the experience of him growing up as a child without his mom, he knows exactly how it feels and why he doesn't want that for his kids. Okay? He wanted to save his wife to make sure his kids, their kids, have an experience with both of them. Alright, so let's continue.
That was one of the biggest reasons to leave. Feeling trapped and feeling controlled
through fear, both by the media and by the system itself.
You know, by the media and the system itself. And then they work like hand in glove. Hand in glove. I mean, Harry didn't say a lot on this. Well, I did watch it. The me you can see, I did watch it. He didn't say a lot of what we think really going on in the background, and also in the Oprah interview. So from the outside, me looking in, the media and the system work hand in glove. But it's just, unfortunately, they use Harry, okay, as an anchor for their nonsense, all right, to boost themselves up. I think I've said it in other videos before. All right, they use him because guess what? The father didn't even care. The father don't even care. All right, from the time he was born, the father didn't even care about his existence. Okay, we see so many tweets, so many stories about as soon as Diana gave birth or whatever, where did he go? He went to some opera kind of thing, some sort of entertainment kind of thing, or go play polo or some crap. Or that's when she went home or something, I think, when Diana went home with. I mean, he doesn't care. There's no feeling. There's nothing there. So he didn't miss anything. Meaning the father. Okay, Charles. There's nothing to feel. When you have no feeling about something, you don't care. You don't care. Look how easily he took his security away from him. All right, because he didn't want to play the game. That game he didn't want to play. Look at it. The one that Charles cared about. Okay, I have that article in all of my videos. Okay, where he's taking William to parties with the tabloid and all of that. And you see what's going on here. As soon as Harry get himself out of the situation, what are they doing? They're playing the same game with each other. Go on the tabloid saying nonsense about each other. That's not a life. That is not a life. All right, but it's sad. It's sad in many ways, but at least Harry knows it's a toxic situation. He just got himself and his family out of that bad situation, toxic situation. And then his kids don't have to grow up in it. All right, guess what? You know what? I don't want to. That will teach their kids when they see a toxicity going on around them is to remove themselves out. Things that I tell my kids, all right, during the pandemic. Some stuff I will not let him play. Go online to play video game with some of his friends. I will never make him do that. But during the pandemic, there wasn't really places to go for him to play with his friends and stuff. I let him do it, but he'd be telling me things that's happening, and I said, you know, if something happened or you say something online and then the person go and do something and then police go and investigate and they could go back and see everything that you type or everything that you said on those social media kind of thing. I don't want anything to trace back to you. As soon as things get toxic, let them know it's toxic. You don't like it. All right. If they're consistent, they pursue it, they continue with that, get yourself out of there. Get out. All right. So this is the same thing here. All right. Let's finish here it. All right.
Which never encouraged the talking about this kind of trauma. But certainly now, I will never be bullied into silence. I then had a...
Alright, so that was that. Alright, so when you're scared, I mean, it's okay to be afraid. Alright, sometimes being afraid will prevent you from doing some crazy stuff. Right? It's okay to be afraid. But when it's people who are doing things to you to prevent you from living your life, you have to think and see which is the best way for you to go. And if you put yourself in a box with that toxicity that they're throwing at you, then you will not be living your life. And that's where he shattered that box and get out of it and then take his family out of there. Alright, so now let's go to this. Alright, again, I'm warning you, I'm gonna stop in between. Alright, let's start all over.
Well, the way you're describing this, it's like you were trapped and couldn't get help, even though you're on the verge of suicide. That's what you are describing. That's
okay. When you look at Meghan's face right here, all right, from here, this is someone who probably was crying. Okay, the puffy underneath, there was some crying here. Not stressed. I don't think it's stressed. Maybe to relieving that moment back there, and then she knows it's probably gonna be talked about or something like that. I don't know. You see the face here, the eyes. It's completely well. Then again, she's pregnant here. I could be 100% wrong. All right. So let's move on. Let's play it here.
Verge of suicide. That's what you are describing. That's what I'm hearing.
Yes,
And that would be an accurate interpretation. Yes.
that's the truth. And I remember him saying, I don't think you can go. And I said,
And she's like, that's the truth. And that's what she was doing for this interview, telling her side, her truth of the matter, of all those BS that was going on in the UK. All right. So what happened here? Okay, I'm gonna take the chance to say other videos where I'm saying they're going after Oprah. This is the reason, because Oprah gave them a platform to explain their truth. So anybody who's around, who support Harry, or who give them, well, Harry and Meghan don't need a platform to say what they need, because they have their website. All right, but Oprah doing this interview, all right, there's a campaign against Oprah already. All right, but remember, Oprah already been there, done that, this kind of thing. All right, she's selling off some of the things she already built, and she no longer in need for it. All right, because she's settled. She's good for life. All right, so that's one thing I want to bring into this here. All right, let's listen to this back a little bit.
Yes.
that's the truth. And I remember him saying, I don't think you can go. And I said, I can't be left alone.
That's
Because
scary.
you were afraid of what you might do to yourself.
Wow.
And
Look,
we went.
you see, there's that crying here. Oh my God, I can't believe I missed that on the first time. You see, she was about to cry again. I was right, what I said at the beginning, and she held it back. You're gonna see somewhere right here. Okay, as soon as I pay attention to it, you're gonna see her eyes is about to, she's about to break down.
Yourself.
You see right there.
And we went. And that,
So sorry to hear that.
and that picture.
Wait, there it is. You
if
see, there's the
zoom in,
breakdown.
What I see is how tightly his knuckles are gripped around mine. You can see the whites of our knuckles because we are smiling and doing our job, but we're both just trying to hold on.
To share with me
Wow.
the suicidal thoughts and the practicalities of how she was going to end her life. The scariest thing for her was her clarity of thought. The thing that stopped her from seeing it through was how unfair it would be on me after everything that had happened to my mum, and to now be put in a position of losing another woman in my life with a baby inside of her, our baby. I'm somewhat ashamed of the way that I dealt with it. While my wife and I were in those chairs, gripping each other's hand, the moment the lights go down, Meghan starts crying. I'm feeling sorry for her, but I'm also really angry with myself that we're stuck in this situation.
It takes so.
And the thing, so that's a thing the squad put together. The squad put that together. The thing that I was thinking, but I didn't stop it at the moment, is that some people were saying that I should have stopped where it said, how come Harry didn't go and do something about it, or some? There's some tweets that I come across where they're blaming him about his advocating for mental health and all of that. Why didn't he do something? And he did. Okay, he did something about his family. He got them out of there. And then things that later on that I find out through Twitter, to tweets people are tweeting, is that the mother, Princess Diana's friend or maybe sister, was helping them. All right, so when the firm wasn't there for them, they went someplace else, okay, to get the help that they need. And remember, some of these things needs to be private, because if you tell someone else who's trying to make a few bucks out of their misery, all right, they will go and sell this story to somebody else. So they have to be very careful who they go and talk to about it. All right, so they went to someone who kept it a secret. How did I come across it? Maybe they did talk about it or said it in the Oprah interview too. All right, so they went for help. So they were trying their best, and they both, like they said, help each other. Let's listen.
For her, but I'm also really angry with myself that we're stuck in this situation.
And Harry should not feel sorry about that for being in this situation. Guess what? This is what you were born into. You cannot choose who you born in, or who your mother should be, or your father will be, or anything like that. We wish we could, All right, look at so many kids who are in foster home and stuff like that. Many of them would have loved to choose who their own parents will be. All right, and many of them are very lucky to find a second chance where parents, family, other families who cannot have kids, and this is where the balance of life usually come. The earth is trying to balance things out. Some cannot have and others can have, so those who cannot have take from the one who can have but don't want to do the responsibilities. Alright, so Harry should not feel bad for being in the situation because he cannot choose who his mom or father should have or could have been and stuff like that. Right, and he was lucky enough that in some way, if you look at it in that sense, that 12 short years he had with the mom, that was the best mom for him. Okay, for that position that he was born into, that showed him the situation another way that he could go about it. Alright, God decided, Harry, your mother is gonna be Princess Diana. Alright, and that for a short period of time, she's gonna teach you how to get out of this situation. Alright, you have no choice. You have no choice but to live through and open your mind, your spirit, to take in and understand things and analyze things, see how people around you deal, and then to make certain choices. And I think he has done that. It's just unfortunately the brother who had more time with the mom, then catch up, then see, then understand things. But like Harry said, the media is a powerful force and the institution is a very powerful force because they took him under his wing. I'm talking about the Toby. Took him since he was born and trained him to be that way. Right? But and then they got rid of them. I'm sorry I have to put it that way, but lately as I read more stuff regarding pedophilia and all of that, Princess Diana knew too much. So they had to, something had to be done for the amount of information that she knew. So, and then they took it away from Harry. Harry then fully get the full motherly protection, for the motherly advice and all of that. And he had to learn through life experience and some of the things Diana taught him and the mentors that were around him who were looking out for him. All right, and so many other things, and he had to go through them. All right, and he learned through it, and that probably made him who he is now. All right, so I went off a little bit. Let's continue. I'm gonna move back a little bit.
Sorry for her, but I'm also really angry with myself that we're stuck in this situation.
It takes so much courage to admit that you need help. It takes so much courage to voice that. As I said, I was ashamed. I'm supposed to be stronger than that. I don't want to put more on my husband's shoulders. He's carrying the weight of the world. I don't want to bring that to him. I bring solutions. To admit that you
wow, can you imagine? Listen, I think I heard that before, but it never crossed my mind. Listen, she brings solution. This is why they're so effective. In one of the videos, I don't remember which video it was, where she said she doesn't mind being in the background to do things. She brings solution.
I think that knowing that I've just been here for 3 months, right? And in that amount of time, but with that said, for me, it's very important to, once you hit the ground running, even if you're doing it quietly behind the scenes, which is what I've focused my energy on thus far, is meeting with the right people, meeting with the right organizations behind the scenes quietly, learning as much as I can so that I can maximize the opportunity we have here to really make an impact. I think what's interesting is I hear a lot of people saying when speaking about girls' empowerment, finding and knowing their worth, or women's empowerment as well, you'll often hear people say, well, you're helping women find their voices. And I fundamentally disagree with that because women don't need to find a voice. They have a voice, they need to feel empowered to use it, and people need to be encouraged to listen. And I think right now in the climate that we're seeing with so many campaigns, I mean, with Me Too and Time's Up, there is no better time than to really continue to shine a light on women feeling empowered and people really helping to support them, men included in that. I mean, it makes such a tremendous difference. So, yeah, just I guess we wait a couple months and then we can hit the ground running. But up until then, I'm pretty excited. But
okay, and that's what we're seeing that's going on with Oprah. You don't hear from her. Okay, I mentioned so many times since they've been out of that institution. I've heard from her from Vax Live, NPR. Where else? The Christmas thing when the Arch audio, something like that came out. All right, so she brings solution. She doesn't need to be in the media for them to see her all the time. She's okay where she's at. She brings solution, and this is why sometimes I said they didn't mind being in the background because they know who those charities were helping. It's the people. That's the thing here. All right, let's listen to it. She brings solution. She didn't want to bring more problem to Harry because Harry was already taking the media. Who's saying all those negative about her and all of that. Look at this, the other one who's saying, oh, I've been asking to see Meghan 3 or 4 times, they never get a chance to.
4 times I asked the palace, or maybe 3 times I asked the palace if we as a media group could meet Meghan, and it never happened.
Harry was dealing with that, with these BSs. You're not gonna see my wife. You don't know what she's going through. Why would you want to speak to her? All right, and then long and behold, we know Meghan wasn't even being paid for her work. So she doesn't need to do all of this.
As I said, I was ashamed. I'm supposed to be stronger than that. I don't want to put more on my husband's shoulders. He's carrying the weight of the world. I don't want to bring that to him. I bring solutions. To admit that you need help, to admit how dark of a place you're in. But I'm...
you guys gonna be upset at me, I know. Where she said that you to admit or to be aware, to say the words that going in your head. The acknowledgement thing is very important. I've said this in many different forms. When you know something is happening and you know something good or bad about yourself, all right, the acknowledgement of it is very powerful. I don't know, that just crossed my mind. I probably didn't express it properly, but it crossed my mind.
I'm still standing, and my
she was still standing
for people in the takeaway from this is to know that there's another side, to know that life is worth living.
I'm so glad you see that now.
Wow, life is worth living. Yeah. Life is worth living. All right, so I already did the comments here. Let's go to the next tweet. Oh my God, 1 hour and 30 minutes. Okay, I have to remind myself I'm gonna cut some. All right, next tweet. I know my faves are enjoying their parental leave. V is something. Trending in the United States, Prince Andrew, 8,552 tweets. Was it 12? Is it 15.2K on the previous tweet? So it depends on when I saw this tweet. There's haha, got him. Alright, V is something. V has a way of making her jokes. It's so hilarious. Alright, okay, this too much. The way they spell it. Okay, they'll be watching and Cali while the lies fly from a live feed from New York. Alright, as they should. LOL, I feel like our girl is gonna trend anyway. Okay, I really hope they are enjoying the heck out of their time off. There's this. Finally, love that for them. Alright, next tweet. I think it was on the tweet that says I love that song or something like that. When he was trending. Okay, I hope Meghan Markle is having a good week. I'm saying the squad, they create their own little conversation. Me too, amen to that. I love this GIF. There's this. Yep. Me too. Okay. Let's see some more. Meghan has the man of her dream and everybody else too, and she has peace from the toxic racist voter and the supreme stalker Piers Morgan. She has her children and her mother. She also has an empire in the making. She in California and the US. She's happy. Remember Harry and his racism. Please. Okay, calling people pack, or I talk about this, but since I read this, but remember, Harry was taught, I mentioned it many times, Harry was taught those kind of behaviors, but I truly believe Meghan showed him the effect of it. Alright, so I think I even have a thumbnails that describe that. He was taught and she made him aware. I think that's what I call it. She made him aware, something like that. Next tweet, okay, news flash. Sources report that Harry and Meghan woke early, fed the chicken, had organic waffles with fruit for breakfast, then took the kids and the pups for a leisure walk along the beach. Harry was heard to say, quote, "Freedom is even better than I imagined," end quote. Meg just smiled and hugged him. That is me. I responded, "I love my daily sources report. You keep them coming." Alright, that's to people who like it. Thank you for the quote Sussex news update and quote greatly appreciated and does not need to be fact checked. That's the squad. I love your reporting, Joe. Always make me smile. Okay, your source are good. Ladies and gentlemen, this is tea. It's hot. Okay, good morning, Joanne. You made my day. Joe be giving them breaking news fresh off the loony meals for them. All right, the clowns. You have an excellent source, Joe. Enjoying your fiction. Keep it up. It brings a smile and sometimes out of white laughter. There's people laughing. You ought to. Okay, you ate too funny. Alright, you are too funny, I believe. That's what the spelling. Alright, those typos on the small fonts. Okay, you are too funny. This is good. Good reporting. Music. They need music. Laughing. Love it. Cute. Alright, this is my last tweet. And then I'll go into my notification. There's some stuff I think I tweeted. And then people probably respond to it. Okay. Alright, so that's ChemFed. Alright, that's the last thing I bookmark. Meet Misozi, ChemFed Association member and trailblazer from Zambia. With support from ChemFed at, okay, Irish Embassy, Lusaka, official account of the Embassy of Ireland and Lusaka, our Twitter policy, 11.7 thousand followers. Alright, she trained and bricklaying and plastering. Like many of our sisters, she's inspiring young women to rewrite the rules. Alright, so this came on my timeline and I thought I share it. Alright, so there it is. So she learned this thing. Alright, this is what I've been saying in many of other my videos. Alright, skills, you know, I wish my kids would learn to do this. Mechanics, bricklaying. Okay, these are skills. If you have your house, alright, sometimes your house needs something to be done because you don't know how to do it. Let's say put a drywall in. Alright, you don't know you have to cut in between studs. Alright, but you know, due to architecture, you know, I know this. Alright, let's say one piece of a drywall. Okay, that's the thing that make the walls. Okay, the sheetrock. That's another way of calling it. Alright, you can't just cut it like that. Alright, let's say if it's a small piece. Alright, yes, you could just cut the small little hole that's there, but if you want to make it much nicer, you're gonna have to cut between the studs. Alright, so that way you could put a nice fresh portion between the stud, and then so it could attach to it. Alright, you could screw it in within the stud to hold it, and then you plaster around it and make it and make it nice again. Alright, instead of removing the entire thing. Alright, so these kind of skills people need to know. Alright, because what is it, when I bought one of my rental property, when we were fixing it, alright, this is the only thing I hire people to do. That's plumber, and that's electrician. My husband and I did the demo. We did the drywall. Okay, we put the drywall ourselves, and I hire someone to clean up. The cleaning up was too much. We make a whole bunch of mess. Everything we needed to destroy, we destroy. But when it's time to clean up, I hire a company to take everything out, take the garbage and everything. I'm not gonna hire somebody to do demo for me. Why will I? It's breaking stuff. Alright, so as you break it, you have to make sure too, if you're doing demo, depend on how you want to reconfigure your house. Alright, there's stuff between the walls you have to be careful. You have to know how the pipes run, how electrical run, because that's where the all the nasty stuff you don't want to see, it runs between these things. So you have to be careful you don't give yourself more work at the end of the day, you know, just breaking stuff. So we did this ourselves, and then at the end, once we're ready to start putting the drywall, before we bought the drywall, we call a garbage collector to clean it up, and then it was very cheap too, and take the garbage away and haul it out and clean the house completely. And then we come in and we do our drywall. And then what we were doing, after we finish, it's usually every weekend we go and do that. And when we taking the garbage with us, you know, we take it with us and bring it in the building where we live. And And who else did I hire? I hired a roofer. The roofer I had to call to court because when I hired him, thinking he was there, then when I call him to see how he's doing, pretending I'm at home, but I was already at the site, at the property, and he's telling me all this nice thing. And then when after I listened to him, and I said, okay, so if you're doing all of this, how come I'm not seeing it? Because I'm there right now. And then that's why I said to him, don't even bother. And I need my money back. So when you don't have the skills, you have to hire someone to do it for you. And that's how, the skilled workers make money, pretty much, in a nutshell. All right, I think I explained that. All right, so that's it. Okay, I'm going to go to my notifications, see if there's anything new that's happening. Okay, let's see. Okay, thank you so much. Alright, it started here. Alright, so this will be it. Alright, this is how the squad be looking out for each other. Alright, I'm not hearing from this squaddy. Sustainable Lexi, I'm a global citizen, love sustainability. Okay, it goes on. And this next squaddy and her. I sent them message but still haven't had any replies. I remember there's this person, girly. I've seen a couple of her tweets. Girly, okay, announced that she had pneumonia, and I hope to God that she is okay because she's constantly on my mind. All right, there's Alexa, global citizen. Stop tweeting suddenly. All right, so she didn't see some of their tweets. All right, so there she is here. I'm finally back. I had a bacterial infection after I got over pneumonia, but I always knew that God will pull me through. All right, so that's me responding. All right, glad you're okay. This is the one I really wanted to say. Okay, glad you are okay. Welcome back. I haven't heard from Fred's mother, so that's the one I haven't. I used to follow. She used to have more than that. Okay, so she probably shut that down. My tweet continued. The last time I saw her tweet was that her daughter had a play date with a neighbor. Later, one of the neighbors had, there's the spelling with this phone here, had COVID. She was worrying. Alright, so there's 4 comments under this. Alright, Camera granddaughter is her account, sis. See, I was in the blank. I think I've seen her tweet before and I didn't know that was her. Alright, is her sis, is her account sis. She is, she is here every day. I've seen her things. That's the thing here. I didn't know that was her. Alright, and I was like, OMG, how did I miss the switch? Glad all is well, thank God. Alright, that's she responded, oh hi, over here the daughter is well, back at in-person school. Husband and I are vaccinated. Not the daughter though, she does not qualify. My little sister has come to live with us. Oh, that's very good. For university, thanks for asking after us. Alright, so that's that. Alright, the squad are looking for each other. You saying you have death threat? They called the police on you. I think that was the reason I wanted to show you, because that's what one of the squad were looking out for each other. So the other day, one of the squaddies wrote a prayer on the comment section, and I automatically took a screenshot of it. And for some reason today in this video and the next video that I recorded, I did not do a prayer. So I'm gonna read one of the squaddies who wrote a prayer in the comment section. So that'll be the prayer for this video. Alright, I'll black her name. I don't know if she will be okay with the prayer will be, her name will be there. I'll blur it out. You could always go in the comment section to check it out. Alright, so good morning Pure YT and squaddies alike again. Someone put pen to paper and wrote a gospel song. My hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and his righteousness. I dare not trust the sweetest frame, but wholly lean on Jesus' name. On Christ, the solid rock, I stand. All other ground is sinking sand. All other ground is sinking sand. My beloved Christ is the solid rock we stand. All other ground is sinking sand. Glory to God and the highest peace. Good will to all people. Amen and amen. And she said, excuse all errors. And I think I responded, I don't remember what I said. I think I said something like, we all make mistake with all, using those phone or something. So yeah, thank you for the prayers. So anytime you guys have prayers, share it. All right, I told you I'm not really that religious. I don't know verses in the Bible and stuff like that. That's why I go on Google, and when I see things that sort of suit my mood for the video, then I'll share it with you. But if you guys have any, you could type it. By all means, put it on the comment section. If I come across them, I'll take a screenshot and then I'll share it in 1 or 2 of my videos, or depending on when I see them. Alright, thanks. You know who you are. I'm gonna black your name here, but anyone who wants to see it, just go in the comment section. Alright, thanks for watching. Alright, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. The PayPal link in the description if you wanna donate and help support this channel. Please do look at yesterday's video. I showed you what's going on with my back end with YouTube. Alright, thanks for watching. I'm gonna do video number 2 that has to do with Andrew, and I don't want YouTube to mess this whole video here because of him. That's the way I play the game now. Alright, thanks for watching.